What's up? It's your boy Carceno in the house. What's up? Holla at your boy. Bang, bang, Cino Street gang. Early. Now let me tell you, Donnie. We do a lot here. Seriously. So when you see situations apply to certain situations that don't make sense, or you see the political garbage that's surrounded, some people like it, some people don't. I'm one of the people that don't like it. I don't need it to dress up my game. I don't need the bells and whistles. Don't give me the labor pains. Just show me the baby. Listen, LeBron James has once again been caught doing something he normally always does, is express no originality. As you could see, he clearly took this line from Kobe Bryant. And it wasn't like he just went and borrowed the line. He knew specifically everybody. When Kobe first said this, it was a meme that was trending. This is the Mamba mentality. This is what he lived by. Other people trended this topic. So LeBron saw it. That's how he knew and stole from it. All he keeps doing is emulating and trying to steal from Kobe Bryant, taking Kobe's former parking space that he had for his family. Kobe used to actually drive before he started flying helicopters. He used to actually drive to the game, and he had a parking spot. LeBron took that. LeBron wanted Kobe's locker. Which one was Kobe's locker? That's going to be mine. He wanted to take Kobe's locker. He wants to do every little thing he can do to try to make Kobe Bryant look less than. Or when you think of Kobe Bryant, you think of only him. Now they've got people trying to believe LeBron was better than Kobe Bryant as a basketball player. It's the most insulting statement a human being could ever make. There's so many different ways to look at this, but to me, it's more of the same. This is why I don't like LeBron James. I don't like the politics he plays outside of the basketball court and on it. This is a very limited basketball player. And this limited basketball player has found a way to manipulate the people's minds through social media by brainwashing them to believe he's better than all of the players that actually played before him who were light years better. Even now, players who are light years better than LeBron, people are looking at him and calling him the king based off social media programming, not by actual skill. LeBron does not have the skill set to be the best player in basketball. If you change the rules to allow someone to do something and everyone else has to abide by rules, that doesn't make you great. I don't know why this is like I'm speaking like a foreign language or I'm speaking a Semitic language to people. They can't translate or understand it. This is not what it's about at all. Well, people got to understand one, that this isn't the way you should go. Meaning this isn't the direction you should want to pull yourself towards. Is being more like LeBron James. Because once you try to pull yourself to be more like LeBron James, you're pulling yourself to a situation where you're going to be more like believing the lie. Because once you find out it's a lie, it takes a strong mind to be able to pull yourself and say, you know what? I've seen enough. I do recognize that this just isn't the way, or this isn't the best player in basketball. Like I'm looking at something that isn't real. There are so many occasions that you could make, so many cases that you can make for him not being the best player in basketball. Anyway, LeBron James has lost. As an executive, Jerry West got more rings than LeBron. But you mentioned the man who is the logo for the NBA as a failure. You mentioned his losses. Even when he won it, you mentioned his losses. But LeBron James, who's 3-6 in the NBA Finals, we don't count that Mickey Mouse garbage y'all tried to do with the pandemic. No one counts that. No pandemic championship here. When you tried to bring and emulate LeBron James, he has 6 finals losses. 33 games he has lost in the NBA Finals. That, my friend, is the record. No one's has lost more games in an NBA Finals than LeBron James. And you know what you're going to say? At least he wins. Now we giving participation awards for somebody who's supposed to be the best player in the game. They move the goalposts for this bum who goes around stealing from everybody because he has no originality, no creativity, nothing in his bones that emulate what a true professional athlete should be. He is a walking lie. He's a media propaganda puppet of what they want an NBA player to be, and he's playing the role. He's a good family man. He's a liar, a cheat, and a thief, all dressed up to disguise and pretend for you. Did you watch the Captain America and the what's that? The Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Did you watch that? Then you see when they tried to get new Captain America? That's LeBron James. He's new Cap. He was the guy, the hero they tried to make Captain America, but he has some flaws. He has some real flaws about himself. There's a lot of insecurity in him. And those insecurities is what drove him. They gave this guy too much control and too much power. And now the owners are suffering. LeBron James is trash. But when you put trash up against real players in the league, this is what you're left with. People run around and they make observations. They say, oh, you just hate LeBron James. Yes, I hate LeBron James. And the reason why I hate him is because I hate what he stands for. If you want to talk basketball, we could talk basketball. LeBron James does not possess the skill set to get by anybody. He didn't possess it. Only thing he had was speed and size, but he did not have the basketball ability. He couldn't shoot the basketball. He was a mid-average shooter at the rim. All he was a slasher. That's like saying Anthony Gordon is the greatest player of all time. Or, I'm sorry, Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is already the greatest player of all time. Is that where we're going right now? So, Aaron Gordon, I guess, is the number 2 greatest player of all time. That's a slasher. Aaron Gordon plays the slasher position. They're good in transition. They get up and go. They can get slam dunks, but you keep them in a half court set, you can have control. They're not very good ball handlers. They're decent. And he's better skill sets than LeBron James. Why LeBron has it? Because he can play the role. He can sell it. If you look at him, you go, man, that dude look innocent. Then they be like, man, at 38 years old, look at him, look at what he can do. Well, you got to think about it. He's not your average 38-year-old player. This is a guy who has a team of people invested into keeping his body in pristine condition when all he has to do is play basketball. In this league, you can play to 38 to 40. Everybody's like, look what he's doing at 30. Curry is what, 32? Curry is 31, 32 years of age. Look at what Steph Curry is able to do at 31 and 32 years of age. So in 6 years, let's see where Steph Curry is going to be. Are you going to see a lot more players in their 30s, late 30s playing basketball? Why? Because the game is less contact. LeBron is not physically contacting anybody. He's standing around. So it's hard for him to get hurt when he's just standing around and not engaging. So most of these players, and they get hurt, is non-contact injuries. He tore his groin when he was trying to go down for a basketball. He hurt his foot trying to plant to go up for a shot because he's standing around. He's not playing the game. A lot of people get hurt standing around. Like I said, it's more non-contact injuries than anybody in history. No one has ever cared who scored more points in the NBA. Nobody ever cared about that record. Who ever cared about Kareem had that record for 20 years. When Michael Jordan was playing, did anybody care about who scored the most points in NBA history? No. No one cared. Today, everything is about stats. They try to make everything about stats. Everything is about the stats. Everybody's a statistical freak, ain't they? All the stats count. LeBron James, he the baddest thing on the planet. Dude gonna try to steal Kobe Bryant's saying. Kobe said that, not you, chump. Kobe made that statement, not you. You don't have that kind of philosophy in you. Nothing about you says Mamba mentality. That's why you never walked in the facility. All the Lakers went to go visit Kobe, go work out with Kobe. Players that didn't even play in the Celtics went to work out with Kobe. Everybody wanted to be a part of what Kobe was about because he could teach the game. You can't teach the game. That man bled, sweat, and just everything about him represented a basketball player. And a determined, focused mentality of whatever you wanted to do in life. You could have applied what everything that Kobe Bryant done. You could have applied that to your life. The mental focus, the anguish, the desires. Well, he worked in a lot of different ways. You know, Kobe was demanding, but he worked hard to get everybody at that level. To be able to compete, you have to have that instinct, that drive to push yourself to be one of the greatest. It's preparation, fundamentals. You don't cheat the game. We don't take shortcuts because in life there's no shortcuts. LeBron James promotes shortcuts and taking a short, easy way, rigging the game, doing everything he can to give the appearance of him being this winner and this champion when it's a farce. All of it is fake when it comes to him. He represents what is wrong with the game. To put a player like him above any other basketball player is what's wrong with this sport. This is why the sport is lagging in sales and attention. You got to tie LeBron James to a Steph Curry in order for it to work. You have to tie LeBron James next to a Kawhi Leonard in order for it to work. You got to tie LeBron James next to a Giannis in order for it to work because he's not the guy. He's the persona. He's the name. Everybody else has skills. This guy does not. All right, now that that's straight and that's clear, these are my thoughts. These thoughts don't belong to anyone else but me. I want to say shouts out to Seahawks Jose Rodriguez. Welcome to HDTV, Ticket TV, and we are out. Let's get back to what I was saying. LeBron James has the most losses in finals history. That means LeBron James has 33 losses in the finals. Do anybody even mention that? They love to tell you about Jerry West when they mention, oh, Jerry West, yeah, but he lost a lot in the finals. What the hell do you think LeBron James has done?